Hello, everybody. Man, that was quick. StreamYard's on its game this week. So hello, everybody. We hope you guys had a very good weekend. There aren't many more weekends in this summer left. But welcome to Marvelous Mother Tucker's Monday. We hope you guys are here to hang out with us for a little bit tonight. Maybe chat it up in the chat. Maybe score some antiques or vintage here tonight. So we're just honored that you guys come hang out with us. So I see we do have some friends here in the chat. I don't see anyone on the counter yet. Hopefully Tina can let me know if we officially are live and folks are even seeing this broadcast. But I do see some folks chatting. Oh, there we go. Gosh, that was like another 40-second lag. So what?
No, it just depends on your
it depends on your device. So again, welcome in everybody. And again, I hope you guys had a great weekend. Happy Monday. I can't believe that it's Monday. Oh gosh, and it's not too many of these left until we'll be into Labor Day. So with that said, don't forget this week we have fantastic finds. That will be on Wednesday night here on Mother Tucker's with the one, the only Amy of Enamor Amy who just popped in. And that'll be it for this week. A couple programming notes just to fill a little bit of time here. Next Monday, there will not be a sale. We will be off next Monday. Rosie goes for her ultrasound on Friday, and then we meet with a animal oncologist who will explain to us what our options are. So next Monday, we won't be having a sale, but we will have our Wednesday sale with Amy. So next Monday is the 19th. So there'll be no Mother Tucker sale that Monday. But then the 26th, I have some guest or something planned. So I'm still ironing everything out. So please stay tuned. Hopefully you're subscribed here to us. You follow us over on Instagram. So the last Monday of the month, which is the 26th, we have something special planned if everything goes to plan. Does that make sense, Tina? If everything goes to plan?
I wasn't listening.
Why should a live sale be any different if Tina doesn't listen to me? So just guys, it's going to be a really fun sale on the 26th. So hopefully you guys can come join us. So I just want to thank, and I'm going to keep it anonymous, but I have the privilege now, and it wasn't Ariana. I love Ariana, but I don't think Ariana would gift me one of my holy grails. But you can see my friend back here. We are now the proud and privileged owners of a pink Herald Gale. So you know who you are. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'm going to wear him proud. And every single time I get a chance, he will be back there behind us in all his glory and all his pinkness. So we are the proud owners of a pink Herald Gale. And it made for a very nice day. It brightened up that day. So thank you very much. And we are very appreciative. So all right, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to say hello to everybody. I'm going to explain to you how the sale is going to work. One thing that is a little different, I kind of now know how it feels to be by yourself, and I get nervous now pulling or figuring out what to sell. So when we get into the selling portion of tonight's sale, Tina has a cocktail shaker. If you weren't here last week, we're low budget here on Mother Tucker's. She has a cocktail shaker from the 50s or 60s.
I'm not drinking.
No, it's filled with Scrabble tiles. And we have 20 rounds tonight. I have a bonus round, okay? I have a bonus round if you guys want it. But you'll have to think about it. And at the end of the sale, I will ask you. But with 55 of you here, the bonus round is going to pertain to vintage wedding. So you'll have to let me know at the end of the sale if you want me to offer it. If you don't, we won't. If you want me to, I will. So, but she has 20 Scrabble tile. She'll randomly pull them, tell me the letter, and then I will offer that item for sale. So please always keep in mind when I'm flying solo here, we'll be a little less polished. We'll be a little slower than when we have a co-host because I'll have to still put in everything on my own. And then I got to fish around and find the item and find my notes. So we try to move as swift as possible, but we will probably be a little unpolished because it's just us down here doing this. So, all right, guys, let's say hello to everybody and then let's get into it. I'm so honored that you guys are here with us. Again, thank you guys always for supporting our small business. Those of you that are subscribed to the channel, thank you so very much. And you folks that follow us on Instagram as well, We couldn't do this without you. So thank you for helping us grow our small brick and mortar into this virtual world. It means the world to us, and you guys do as well. So first person who made it in, I'm sorry, Willie. Sorry, William. She beat you. Lisa Shields, hello. How are you? It is so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Willie's definitely in the house. The one, the only William is here. It's so good to see you, sir. He was the second one checking in. I sometimes wonder if William's the first one here, but is nice enough to let somebody else say hello first. I'm wondering if that's the case. I don't know. So hello, Elaine. It's so good to see you. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I can't believe it's Monday. The hurricane came through, so it did make the grass green again. It did cool it down a little bit, and I know throughout the country, it started to cool down a little bit more too. So at least it's feeling not so abrasive. So as we go live, our official mod and bid ender is the one, the only Karen G. Thank you so much, Karen. Thank you not only for supporting us, but so many other shops over here on YouTube. And you're always there to jump in and help whenever any of us switch over to another format, whether it be Vamp or Instagram. Just thank you very much, Karen. We all appreciate you so much. And Gavin, I don't ever think we could fully explain it. So there is our backup mod and bid ender tonight. The one, the only Kim, also known as Desert Gal. Hey, Bob, how are you? Hopefully you're lurking. Guys, if you aren't following Kim over on Vamp, you really need to do so. She's been very active. I missed her in one of the parades she was in, but please make sure you're following her. Head over and show her some support. She is a reseller. She also has an eBay shop. So Kim, throughout the evening or right now, if you could drop any of those links so folks could give you a follow, I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you so much for being a mod on our channel as well. So speaking of a Vamp seller, there's the one, the only Betsy Vintage. How are you? It's so good to see you, gang. Make sure you're following her. She's an active seller over there as well. She hinges on the good kitsch and along with some good glass. So, Beth, it's always great to see you. I hope you're feeling better, and I hope you're doing well. So hopefully I can see you soon here in Adamstown again. So how are you, Linda? Checking in. Hello, and hello, chatters. Hi, everybody. Again, happy Monday. Welcome in. There's the one, the only Tina, spelt the right way as my Tina would say, right?
Yes.
Right? Right?
I said yes.
Right?
You're not paying attention.
She don't play along. I want to be snappy and all over the place. There's the one, the only, my vintage sister, the one, the only, Anammer Amy. Gang, make sure you are subscribed to her and you hit that notification bell. She's always putting out content weekly. She does great pop-up vintage sales, so please make sure you're following her and follow her over on Vamp. So she's got some plans going on over there on Vamp, so make sure you give her a follow. You will not be sorry. I'm waiting to see Gavin in here at some point. If I won't, we'll just do the snap in for Karen. I didn't see him yet. Speaking of family, there's the one, the only Terry Tucker, our long-distance cousin. It's so good to see you, part of the Tucker clan. How are you, Philomena? We hope you are doing well. Okay, she got everything and arrived safely. I will tell you, Phil, shipping from the U.S., we all hold our breath. We all hold our breath. We do our best, but I'm happy it arrived safely. And I talked to them before I shipped them, and I let them know that they were going over to another country. They were going to be cared for and loved, and I know that they're in good hands. So now I'm going to be officially committed, but hey, I talked to the vintage. So hello, Mom. It's always so good to see you. I love you. Thank you always for supporting me and coming over to the sales. There's Miss Whittle1 checking in. So good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hello, everybody. There is our friend Terry checking in. So good to see you, friend. There's Tina checking in, but she's right over there. That's a little weird for me, but hello, Tina.
I was saying hi to everybody in the chat.
She's over there. There's our friend Helen, also known as the New England Thrifter. So please give her a follow. She has a really fun channel, and she's a hardworking reseller as well, and she has sales on Sundays. Just got to pause for a minute. I need to do Jason for a second. Before the Vamp sale last week, my glasses broke. They broke before I went live with Misty. Literally, we were 2 minutes before live, and me and Tina were sitting there, and we heard a snap. And Tina was like, what in the hell? The whole lens popped out, and the whole entire glasses broke. So the only backups that I have until I get them are the ones that are a little bent. So if I'm looking at you guys tonight like I had a few cocktails and was drinking, it's because I got my backup glasses on. And I keep trying to get them to sit on my face, but I feel like maybe we'll just do it like this to wholesale. So your screens aren't crooked. my glasses are probably crooked. So I just needed to do that for me for a moment. So hello, Collector at Heart. It's good to see you, Leslie. I hope you are doing well, friend. There is our friend Chris checking in, also known as my broom closet. You got this, friend. I know you're doing good, and I think about you almost every single day. So I hope you're doing well, Chris. Who else is down here with us? I see Deborah checking in. Good to see you, friend. How is everybody? We got Cindy Lou, who thrifts treasures, checking in with us tonight. Good to see you. Hello, everybody. The gang's all here. Followed by Bug, Mediocre Arts and Crafts. Good to see you. We have Shannon here with us tonight. How are you, Shannon? Let's see who else is down here. I see Rose is checking in. How are you, Rose? Hello, hello, hello. Who else is down here? I see a couple other friends. I don't see our man Gavin yet. I don't know if he's...
Yes,
is he in here? I haven't seen him yet. Okay. Because I thought he was on vacation. I want to say hello to Gavin. So I haven't...
Gavin's there. He just said hi to me.
Okay. Well, I haven't seen him in my chat yet. So
you have someone with a very important question.
There we go. All right. Let me say hello to Gavin first.
All right.
I'm a snapping fool because it is my DJ man here on YouTube. It's the one, the only Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. It wouldn't feel like a sale if we didn't do that. That's why I was so concerned if he was here or not. Make sure you're following here on the tubes and also over on IG. That's Instagram. I was using a little kid slang there. He has a really fun channel here. He plays music. It's on vinyl. It's on a turntable. He is dropping some serious knowledge on some music. So make sure you are here for that. He also spotlights other channels, and he shows a lot of support to all of us. So please give our man, Gavin, also known as Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings, a follow here on YouTube, over on Instagram. And yeah, it's a fun channel. So please give him a follow. Where's the question at, Tina? Did I get there yet? Someone
feels betrayed.
Oh, okay. Well, hello, Dawn. It's so good to see you, fellow Pennsylvania. Did I miss it? I'm not there yet.
Keep going. Gosh, you're slow.
Yep, I'm that guy in the driving lane with the turn signal on. Hello, Tracy. How are you? Good to see you. Also known as RT Fartsy. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see who else is here. Retro D is checking in. It's good to see you, Retro D. I hope you are doing well, friend. Who else is down here? Oh, we got Laura checking in. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. We got a little Blueberry Barn Vintage here with us tonight. The gang is all here checking in. Let's see who else is here. We got KB here. Good to see you, KB. Keep on scrolling down here. I feel like I know who might feel betrayed, but I'm not too sure yet. We got Brenda down here. How are you? The anticipation is killing me. We have Jennifer checking in. Good to see you, Jennifer. Let's see who else is down here. Hello, hello, hello. We have Backyard Trucker. Hello, it's nice to meet you. I might end up saying Tucker because folks always say trucker instead of Tucker for us, but it's very good to see you. We got John checking in from New Jersey. I hope Steele's there with you. We got Twisted Kitty. That's a new name to me. Hello, friend. I love seeing new names in here. I like that, Twisted Kitty. Am I even... You can't be betrayed. You can't be... I just got to it. You can't be betrayed, Ariana. We are now bonded as long as we both live. As scary as this is now, Ariana.
I'm sorry.
We are now, instead of being blood, we are Pink Gale family. We are Pink Gale family. So we wear it with honor. And I now know how it feels to be Ariana. I now know how it feels to be Ariana. So yes.
Oh.
I don't know if I feel guilty because I have one now or I want to gloat that I have one now. I'm just very... That put me on cloud 9. So, yeah, Ariana, I'm part of your club now. I feel like she's gonna make sure I'm not part of the club. How are you, Melanie? It is so good to see you guys as we haze one another over here on tonight's sale. I don't know if betray is the right word. So, Angela, it's good to see you, friend. Hello, everybody. And I think I'm almost down here to the bottom. So, I'm part of the Gale family. I'm part of the pink-haired Gale family. I got in. Absolutely. I got in. I officially have the jacket. The pin's on its way. I can now sit at the head table with the cool kids. So, yes. And the individual that gifted it to me, they're an honorary Pink Gale member as well, so they can sit there with me too. So, there's our friend Jamie checking in, Mid-Century Wasted. Guys, I know you're, of course, following her. But also make sure you head over when she does her lives over on Vamp. she's really killing it over there with some great vintage. So please support Jamie. Usually it's Mondays. I think it's 10 her time. That makes it 1 o'clock, I think, our time here in the East. And she simulcasts on her channel. So, all right, guys, you're here for the vintage. So let me explain to you how the live sale is going to work, and then we're going to jump into it. Like I told you at the beginning, I have 20 rounds. Tina is going, there's Steele, how are you? Tina is going to tell me the way we're going to do it. If you want a bonus round at the end, we will offer that up as well. We no longer do recaps here on the channel. What we will do is we will offer up the item. Why am I saying we? Tina's just going to sit there. I will explain to you what the item.
Hey, I do stuff. Wait a minute.
So I'm going to show you the item. I'm going to explain to you the item. Remember, the items are antique or vintage. I will do my best to describe any flaws with them, but remember, it comes down to interpretation. I'm going to call any of the major issues, but again, they've had a life. So then what I will do is if there's no interest, we will still count it down from 20. If nobody still wants it at that, we're going to sit it to the side. So I'll get into that again. But over here, before we start the sale, you guys want to make sure that you're in all messages. If you are on a handheld device, which is the fastest device. So if you guys really had your heart set on something, the best way to beat the lag in your house is you can watch us on the television, but if you have us opened on a couple devices, it's going to slow down your internet speed. So if you really want something, get on your telephone, make sure you are in all messages, and make sure you hit that little gear wheel. You'll have to tap the screen and you hit the 2 times. So then you also want the other folks not to be gaming or watching things. That's if you're really hardcore into this. If not, you can watch us on TV and then get onto your phone. But what I would recommend is as soon as you're going to bid, make sure you are in all messages so you see things in sequential order. And then what I do is now I bid 1 time and then I hit the 2 times. And then that will allow you to utilize the just in case. What is that? I will tell you in one moment. But again, use a handheld device if you really have your heart set on something. Make sure you are in all messages and make sure you hit the 2 times wheel, okay? And that the little cursor that is down at the bottom, it's a little red line. You might have to tap on your screen. Make sure that is all the way over to the right. That will keep you in the most current, lagless, I'm making words, lagless time. And remember, you might see the order differently than us, but you always see yourself first. So it doesn't normally happen, but every now and again it will. And if you go out and come back in, you will then see it in the sequential order on how it occurred. But then you're going to have to do all that stuff again, the 2 times, the all messages stuff. So over here, we offer something called just in case. So what is just in case? This is the max amount you are willing to bid. You will be bid up by $1 over the next highest bid. A just in case should be used during the countdown by active bidders. Okay. So now I'm going to explain it to you a second time. All right. So the just in case, we ask that you be an active bidder. So if you're interested in something, put a bid in. That then gives you the right to use a just in case. The just in case is the equivalent to like the highest bid that you would use on eBay. So if you were bidding on something and you bid $10 and then I started the countdown, and you threw in like a just in case of 20 and somebody else threw in a just in case of 18, you would win it for 19. We would not hit your 20. Now, if you throw in a crazy just in case and somebody comes in that dollar below that, you will be obligated to pay because that's how we do it. It's a gentleman's agreement. Anything you bid, it is a commitment to pay. So please keep that in mind when you're using the just in cases. You could be on the hook to pay it. But if somebody would have come in with a just in case of 19, then you would have paid 20 for the item. Okay. So just bid when you're really interested in something, bid what you're comfortable in paying and everything will be all right. Okay. So if you purchase from me tonight, I do need some information. If you haven't bought from us for a little bit or you're new, okay, once you purchase from us tonight, we're going to need you to email us the following information. Now, my email is in the description. It's pinned in the chat, and it will also be on my banner from time to time when I'm not highlighting bids. It'll be on the banner beneath me. So, but you'll email us your YouTube screen name if it is different from your real name. If it's not, then we just need your real name. We're going to need your full shipping address, including the zip code, and a email that we can send your PayPal invoice to, preferably your PayPal email. If you don't have a PayPal account, that is okay. You can check out as a guest. You can also use things through PayPal like Venmo and stuff like that. We use PayPal because it's safe for you. It's safe for us. It also gives us some, securities when it comes to shipping if something happens to it. So that's why we all use PayPal. We also use Pirate Ship to get you guys the cheapest rates possible. And we pass those savings on to you. I ship out of Pennsylvania. So if you guys are new to live sales and you're like, well, how much is the shipping going to be? You have to kind of figure if it's a larger item size-wise or the weight of it. That's all going to play in what your shipping rate's going to be. If you're getting it in California, it could be a little more than if I'm sending it just to like Maryland or Florida or something like that, okay? But usually out of Pennsylvania, we're not that crazy price-wise. So I do all my invoicing on Saturdays. Tina does the invoicing because she's going to call me on that. But I do all of the shipping. So if you purchase here tonight, you will have an open box for fantastic finds. So if I can combine it safely for you, I will do so. So every Saturday, I do all the shipping. Then I weigh it, give her all the information, and she sends out the invoices. Depending on if she's working at the store or not, it could be the afternoon. It could be the evening. In the event you don't get an invoice from any of us resellers, always check in. We don't mind hearing from you guys, so always check in. I feel like I have the right to talk for other people, but check in especially for me if you need to. If you don't ever want to keep those open boxes, you don't have to. You just email me, and usually we can turn around in 24 hours as long as the invoice is paid, okay? So we ask that you pay your invoice within 24 to 48 hours. Since we do it on Saturdays, as long as there's not a holiday on a Monday, we like to get it all shipped on that Monday because we need to get it out of here. As you've seen my videos, I'm cramped for space. So we like to get it out to you guys. Again, if you're just checking in, one more time, we no longer do a recap. So we are going to offer the item, and then if nobody wants it, that's okay. Then we'll just do a countdown of interest. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Pennsylvania. Oh, I offer free pickup. I have a brick and mortar, Mother Tucker's Antiques. If you guys are ever in the area, please, my dealers would love to see you. Please come support all of them. But we can offer free pickup at the store. So just communicate with an email. We will not bill you for the shipping. We will just bill you for said item, okay? I think that's everything. Guys, if you have questions in tonight's sale, I don't always catch it, but please put it in caps. Karen, Kim, Tina, Amy, all the above. Everybody needs to keep me in check. So they will gladly help you guys because sometimes I feel like I'm in a parallel universe. So I'm going to quickly say hello to everybody that came in. Tina's going to shake up the cocktail shaker, and she's going to pick what we're going to offer first. But we have the one, the only Angela in here. It's so good to see you, Angela. Again, thank you for all the hard work you do for the community as well. Please make sure you're following Tracy over on Instagram. She has sales every single Tuesday afternoon. It is 2 p.m. Eastern for me. It's a Petunia Parlor. That's what she goes by over there. So please make sure you're following our friend Tracy. It's Bargain Broads, I think it's called. So there's our friend Sharon checking in. Freddie Finds. I hope Freddie makes it here to Adamstown to see old Jason. Is she?
No.
Oh, I hope she does too.
Email us, Sharon.
I hope she does too. So Linda, hello, hello, hello. Our friend Roy's checking in. The one, the only, Dust Not Included gang. He is tickling the 1,000 subscriber mark. If you are not subscribed to our friend Roy, please do so. He puts out content every single Monday, and he has live sales. So please follow Roy. You will not be sorry. He has a really fun channel. And I think I said hello to everybody. Again, as we get started here, start shaking up the cocktail shaker, Tina.
Well, then you yell at me that it's loud.
If I regret what I asked for. If I ever miss you and don't get a chance to say hello to you, it's because I didn't catch it. I'm sure I'll say hello to you 4 or 5 times in an upcoming sale. I know you are, Sharon. I'm not joking. I'm sort of serious, but if it doesn't work out, then maybe I'll have to come and see you when you're back in Hawaii. Hit me with the letter, Tina.
C as in cat.
Okay, not a bad choice. She started last week with the pictures, and nobody's warmed up for pictures when you start a sale.
I didn't try
So now I'm stuck with those pictures.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it on purpose, everybody.
$15.
Thanks,
$15 is what we're going to start our first item at. We have this gorgeous porcelain top doll. She is on this fabric body. I do believe, or we believe, that she is a pin cushion, probably from the 1950s, okay? She is marked Japan on the back. She's in very good condition. Her lace is probably period correct to the 1950s. It's reading. It's a little faint, but this is a bright butter yellow. Okay, so it's a bright butter yellow. She has this gorgeous blue flower. She has this like sleeveless dress on. It is in pink, very Victorian looking. And she kind of is a dirty blonde, I would say. Would you say she's a brunette or a dirty blonde? Which would you say? Oh, probably a little bit.
It's like a dusty.
Like a dusty blonde?
Yeah.
Okay. And she's in super good condition. And she would be really cute on your vanity. The undercolor is like this gorgeous green. You can see there's a little bit of detail to it. But she's in very good condition. She has no stains. She has no smells. She measures about 6 inches tall. So she's about 6 inches tall. She's about 4 inches wide. And she's just $15 if anybody's interested. So she is that half doll. So probably around her torso, right around in there is where they have her sewn in there. So I do believe that she's a pretty bougie, fancy pin cushion. Could she have been anything else, Tina? I don't know if she could have been anything else.
I don't think so. Like she could have been. I don't think they would have done a sachet that big. So probably just a pin cushion.
Gotcha. And you can see she has her hand there. She's holding a lovely blue cobalt style blue flower. And then she has another hand right here. Let's see if we can get a little fancy with her here. Let's go ahead.
Oh, Phil thinks she might be even.
Okay. All right. She
like
definitely
30s.
She definitely has that reminiscent when they were trying to imitate maybe hat pins. Yeah. When they were definitely imitating Germany. It definitely has all those German kind of feels. She does have some good details. You can sort of see she has blushing on her cheeks. I think we all say it, but we mean it. I love, even though it is the lips, when they kind of mimic a cute little heart. I think that's just a dainty little thing.
Show the ribbon and the lace. I like that they used lace in this.
Can you guys see?
You don't always see that.
Right. So you guys can see. Thank you so much, Christy. Tippy Winks, guys. Make sure you're following her as well. Thank you so much. I see you for 15. What else am I missing?
Amy's right. You could put brooches on her.
Ooh,
she would look fantastic.
That I like. See, I'm not
jewelry or brooches.
I'm not as creative as some of you folks are. And the ribbon is in very good condition. There aren't, like I said, there's no smells, there's no stains, and she is a very nice size. She is about 6 inches tall. So let's keep it moving tonight. We got Tippy Winks in at 15. Thank you so much. Again, she could be as early as the 1930s or maybe 50s, somewhere in there. She's in really good condition. She's a universal half doll. That's what I'll call her, because you could put hat pins, you could put brooches, you could put your safe.
She's cute just as is, honestly.
Right, she is.
Dresser.
She is. And it is getting washed out, but this is it's like a canary yellow, like a butter yellow. Hopefully that makes more sense. And then this is almost like an emerald kind of green. She's dressed in pink with the blue flower. So we are doing just in case for active bidders. Let's count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, you can see it starts at the base with lace. Again, there's some great detail on that fabric. That's not even stained up. No issues. She's really dainty and really pretty. Right there before the bid end with the fast internet. Thank you, Karen G. We got Lisa in at 17. Congratulations, Lisa. She's coming to you for $17. All right. Congratulations. Thank you guys so much. What letter you got there, Miss Teen? S. Oh, God, you're going to make me flip pages.
Well, that is not my fault.
All right. We'll start with this. Okay. This is going to start. Wait, what was that? These are just going to start at $8. These are just going to start at $8. I took it when you guys told me you're all right with damaged items. Okay. There is a repair to these salt and pepper shakers, but I thought they were different, and I think they are fun for your Halloween, okay? They are probably porcelain from the 1930s. You can see they have these great, very abstract polka dots on their tail. You can see they have some green, some orange, and black. So before we get into it, one has a little paw repair. One slipped one night after it was drinking too much milk, meow, meow, and severed its little paw. But it's a good repair, and it's right there by its paw pit. And you really don't see it too much from the front. But these are so Art Deco looking. And these are the era of shakers where they all were going the same way. They all almost had the same amount of holes. and that's just the way they made them. But you can see how cute these little kitty cats are, all the way down to the details. Hello, Sugar Britches. How are you, friend? Cute little whiskers coming out of that cute little mouth, and the little colors that they used, the different colors they used, from the vibrant Halloween orange to the black to the green. I think these just would look great in a cat display, and they also would look great in your Halloween decor. So
Yeah. Karen
again,
Gillette said that.
What?
Halloween.
Yes,
the colors. And
absolutely.
They look cute next to ghosts or they're adorable.
Absolutely. They are your quintessential Halloween colors. So on the bottom here, they do say they are made in Japan. We have corks present in both of them, but they have fallen inside. Okay. These hinge more on the porcelain aspect than more the ceramic, and especially to the era. So they are detailed on both sides. Just $8 if anyone is interested. This one does have the repair. They measure 3 inches tall. So they are 3 inches tall. Thank you so much, Melanie. I see your 8. And again, these do have a little bit of cold paint, but it's a different kind of cold paint. Some of it can be a little flatter in the 30s than it was in the 50s. So, but super cute. Those eyes. Very deco, very Halloween-y. Hello, glowy girl. It's so good to see you. How are you, friend? And again, that is your first one in the set. Repaired paw. The other one's in really good condition. And all of them, pardon me, they all have the same amount of holes. And they're the teeny tiny little holes. And they're just these cute little cat shakers coming in at about 3 inches tall. So I'll just hold the one up, but it is a set of shakers. We're looking for 10 or more. And we are doing just in case for active bidders. So let's go ahead and count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, it's a set of salt and pepper shakers. That one's got the special little black dot there in the center. Again, you guys are right. They're very Halloween-y, very fall. And even with that repaired paw, I thought they were worthy of getting a home. So thank you so much, Karen G, for the bid end. It looks like they're going to Glowy Girl. So congratulations, Glowy. They are yours for $9. Thank you so much. All right, team.
Oh boy.
Okay, let me get my props here. Okay, so you said, oh. You're going to have to help me on this one. I'm on a little curve for this one. Now, we believe that we know for a fact that, oh, wait, Jason, this one is going to start a little higher, and we will explain to you why. But it is going to start at $20, okay? Getting ahead of myself. I'm anxious because I get to use my props. So this is a twofer. Not only is this a gorgeous brooch, but it also has the slot that it can be turned into a pendant. So it's a twofer. It's a pendant and it's a brooch. So Tina, what is that stone called?
Well, it's a cabochon.
It's a cabochon.
In the style of Peking green glass stone.
And I thought it kind of fit our style tonight. It has these metal tassels, as you can see. But I kind of feel like that this was a revamp, probably, in the 1950s?
Yeah, maybe early 60s. It's quality. It's done really well, and it's very neat. It
is in very good condition. I think it's very unique. It's one that I don't find that often. There is not a signature on the back. I sort of wish there would be a signature. It is a quality metal brooch. This is one of those brooches that, for example, you can decorate with. And I'm not doing it justice the way I'm holding it. So let me take it off that apparatus. Hello, Noelle. It's so good to see you. Speaking of using it not just as jewelry, this is one of those pieces that you can use in a display. So, and I didn't even think about that when we pulled it for the sale.
And this has written all over it, Katie loves to do her brooches on her shirt at the neck. And that is so...
Definitely.
That was big in the 90s when I was in high school. And that screams this.
And there is no tarnish to it. There's no discoloration to it. You can see how gorgeous it is. Those tassels, they just all kind of hang. I guess they need to be in the front. Those little fringes, they got to kind of hang there in the front. But it is a gorgeous piece altogether. The full length of it, it measures 3.5 inches long. So Look at all that detailed, intricate work on there. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece.
And get up on this stone a little bit, babe, because it's got that kind of marbling effect.
Does.
There you go.
It does. And it has a good weight to it. It has a nice feel to it. And that's what I like about the tassels, because when this is hanging on you, it's going to allow those tassels to dangle down pretty freely. So, and you can see all the great detail. Look at the... hold on here, down here where that meets. If the camera wants to focus, look at all that leafing effect, like the leaves around there.
Oh, yeah.
All that intricacy. It's just a gorgeous piece and 3.5 inches tall. So we got Noelle in at 20. Thank you so much, Noelle. Let's go ahead and do a countdown. Remember, guys, if you've bid, you can use it just in case, because somebody might be coming in there right as we count down. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you so much, Noelle. We're looking for 21 or more on the gorgeous pendant and necklace. It's a twofer.
Gavin's right. It's fancy.
It is fancy. It's burning my hands. It's so fancy. So there is the bid end. Thank you so much, Noelle. But congratulations. It's coming to you.
Thanks, Noelle.
For $20. Good get. Thank you so much.
It.
All right, Miss Tina.
A
as in apple. Okay. So
I was thinking that.
A as in apple. Oh, okay. Oh, you're pulling pretty good ones. So this one's going to be a choice. Okay. So this is going to be a choice at $18. Now, guys, don't come at me. But I don't know how new or how old these glass pumpkins are, okay? There could be somebody out there that's going to be like, Jason, I saw them at Home Goods last year. I don't know. They're not signed, but I thought they were neat, and they have good quality to them when you feel them. So, like, they're not oily like cheap glass. They're nice. They're heavy.
Solid.
Well, no. The one I think is hollow. The one is solid.
Well, I mean,
you just mean they're heavy.
They aren't like chintzy, super thin.
But you'll have choice at $18. This one I could not leave behind because of the swirl. And the swirl seems to be very controlled. So I do believe that even if these were contemporary, they're not just dollar store pumpkins, okay? So this will be your first one. This one comes in at 5.5 inches in diameter, okay? It does have the applied stem, which is in green. And it has this gorgeous swirl effect of different oranges, greens, and yellows, okay? It almost has that gourd kind of feel to it. So again, these are great to keep out all year round if you're kind of into that. Hello, Smalls. Good to see you. I'm definitely thinking fall. That's why I'm pushing the agenda, because I'm sick of this stinking hot. So here is what the base looks like. But again, I don't know how, quote, contemporary these are. I just know that at $18, I can't find a pumpkin anywhere at $18 that's made of glass. So this one, I can definitely tell you, is hollow. There is no glow to it, and it is so dense that you couldn't necessarily, like, quote, light these up. I mean, if you had a pretty powerful light base, maybe. But again, they are these glass pumpkins, and I do believe that they're quality made because, like I was telling you, it does have a nice swirl that is very controlled, and it is very, the word I want to use is that you can tell that when they pinched it to make it look like a pumpkin, it's very symmetrical. It's very symmetrical. It's not very sloppy. Some of the cheaper fruit or pumpkins are not this symmetric, okay? So that's your first choice at 18. Thank you so much, Melanie. I think they are too. But I don't like to choose favorites, but I think this one is my favorite. So I don't like to, but I just did. So it's 5 inches in diameter. Again, it has the applied stem to it, and this one has like a little tip to it, okay? And they actually, crimped and they pulled it, so it has a little bit of texture to it. And this one is the brilliant orange one, and then it has those gorgeous, they're kind of like they're reading yellow on your screen, but in person, they're a very creamy, almost like a creamsicle orange that you can see that are striped. And this one's a little bit smaller. You can see kind of the way they kind of crossed it, because that was caned pieces of glass. So this will be your second choice. Again, I'll just say they're contemporary. I don't know how new or how old they are, but that will be your second choice. It's just $18 if anyone's interested. And that one is 5 inches in diameter, and this one comes in at 5.5. So I found them together. I guess the original person who had them, I think they did a good job of, picking similar colors. So I'm not seeing any interest, and that's okay. But we're still going to do a countdown of interest. Remember, gang, we won't do a recap. They're just $18 on choice. So let's go ahead and count them down. And if no one wants them, we'll just put them to the side and move on. So last call for the glass pumpkins from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. There'll be choice, $18 each on the glass pumpkins. Great for fall. Great for your Halloween, even through Thanksgiving. There's our bid end. Thank you so much, Karen G. We'll highlight that, and then we will sit these to the side. Let me make sure I took that off my list. All right, Miss Tina.
Z.
Z. Okay. So we're going to go with Z. Z, Z, Z. This one is going to take a minute to explain. So this one, I need to take a sip. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Please hit the thumbs up if you haven't. Make sure you're subscribed. Thank you. This is old. We know what it is, but I don't quite. Okay, it's $25. Let's get into it. So.
Oh, I love this.
This is an antique, you guys, and this is a print, and we can't find the frame anywhere, so we don't know if this was a homemade frame, but it definitely screams arts and crafts. It definitely screams the font is definitely an Art Deco.
Art Nouveau.
Art Nouveau. You think it's
yes.
It is Art Nouveau. So,
I love the font on this.
So I'm not sure what the wood is made of, but inside here, let's start with that. There is some wear to it, and there's no glass on it. There was no glass when we found it. So, yes, and it is a print, okay? And it is signed down here. Let's get in close. If you guys can see, you can faintly see a signature right there. So it is signed, and it's signed by an artist by W.B. King, okay? He was an illustrator. He was like a Norman Rockwell kind of illustrator. You're hitting the nail on the head, Philomena. You're exactly right. And he was an illustrator from the late 1800s, and then he stopped right around 1927. So Philomena's right. We do believe that this depicts a Victorian era couple in a library or in a bookstore, and they are book lovers, okay? So let me show, there's the front. Let me just show you what we're dealing with on the back here. I believe at one time there was paper on the back. It's now missing, but there could have been glass on it. There's a little bit of wear to the print, and the print is in black and white. But I kind of like where the wear is. It kind of gives you a little more detail on the print from afar. That is actually carved into wood, okay, where it says book lover, and it is painted. So you can see it has like a little inkwell there. It has the couple sides of books. And then over here, we have this gorgeous, I want to call it like an Aladdin oil lamp. So it has an Aladdin oil lamp, okay? We couldn't find the significance of it. There's a little bit of wear to it, but it's in really good condition. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I think it might be one of a kind. It's 12 inches across. It measures just about 10 inches tall. And I think with these little squares here, I think it really hinges more on the arts and craft era. Did I miss something, Tina? Okay.
Nope, you're good.
So I think it hinges on the arts and craft era. I think this would be really great if you guys are book lovers, if you guys put this on the shelf with some of your books. Again, this is a signed print, so you can sort of see it right there. And again, it is by the artist of W.B. King, and it's just in this gorgeous frame, and it's definitely something different. Great for your Valentine's Day decor. If you are a book lover, maybe you know somebody who is a book lover, but we do believe that this is definitely from the early 1900s, and I think it's just something different. Which I think today, when it comes to collecting and buying, we all want something that's just a tiny bit different. So, again. Am I missing anything, Tina?
No, Lisa said the top looks like a castle.
It does. It does. It does.
I just love the font and
it reminds me of those 1910 and 1920 homes that are arts and crafts, and you see this on their mantles. You see this sort of in their entryways. You see this, used a lot. And if that's sort of your aesthetic, I really think this is a really, really cool piece. And again, I don't know that I would put glass over top of it. And again, we believe it's a bookstore that they're in, although it could quite possibly be a library if you wanted to argue it. But it's just this engaged couple that's loving books together. She has that gorgeous hat. He has that gorgeous hat. So classy that they're wearing gloves and they're just reading books, and they are book lovers.
And the wood's in really good condition.
It is.
There is a little show. Did you show the little by the Aladdin piece?
Yes, I did show there is a little bit of wear right there.
Overall, you don't see frames like that often.
But, and when you turn it here, you can tell that this isn't plaster applied. Hello, Ruthie. Good to see you. That is actually wood and carved into the wood and then painted. So, not seen any interest. That's okay. We're looking for $25, but we will do a countdown of interest, and then we will put it to the side, okay? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I didn't measure the picture. Shame on me, I'm an amateur. But the frame measured, one more time, just about 12 by 10 and a half. 12 by 10 and a half. Again, on this gorgeous antique print. It is a print. I hope I said that right.
Yes.
All right, guys. Moving on.
So I want to pause for a minute because Melanie was asking about the pumpkins because she thought about it and she's interested. So I think what we need to do is we need to tell our friends, while there's no recap, anything that didn't sell, you can email us or message us on Instagram, and we will very happily work with you to purchase those items before they go to the store or get priced somewhere.
Did Melanie want them?
She said that I don't know if she wanted both. So if you want to backtrack and ask her, that's up to you.
Since we're by ourselves, we can do that. So bear with us, guys. We'll show them to Melanie real quick. Why make them?
But I think she felt like
no, it's fine. Yes, Melanie.
Like if something doesn't sell,
yes, and if you guys see, always email us any questions, anything you see, or if you have like a thought later, next day.
Yeah.
Before it goes to the store. So Melanie, and there's no pressure. If you say no still, that's fine. But did you want either of the pumpkins? This one we'll call orange. This one we will call yellow.
And they were how much each?
They were $18 each. So if you want the orange one, you can just say yes, orange.
She's still here.
Or you can say yes, yellow. Or you can say you want them both. But Melanie, we'll wait a moment for the lag. They're $18 choice. Just let us know if you want the yellow one, the orange one, or the yellow one. Okay? And if
I'll watch the comments.
Okay.
No worries.
All right. What letter?
It just dawned on me that people will think they can't.
I'm thinking about it, Chase.
Like,
you got it.
Okay.
No worries, Melanie. You decide tomorrow, or because we take the stuff up to the shop. So as long as you get it before it goes to the shop.
Yeah, if you normally email us in 24 hours, and we can always grab it back.
No worries. L as in you love books, right?
Yes.
L. Hang on, gang. Wait, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Well, just
can't find out. Wow. I told you earlier. Did you use all the letters?
I did. $10, and this is technically new old stock. Okay.
You're stressing me out.
So $10. I'll start with what you're going to get, and you'll get the whole package. I already took the lid off because I didn't want to fight with it. So it is made by a company called Planters, and they give you all kinds of purposes to use this for. But I thought with the upcoming season, it's a little metal bike, okay? And it's a little server. It even has its original spoon. So I will take it out of the box, but it's never been used. But what I love is that you get the full original box, and it gives you all the different ideas on what you can use it for, okay? The wheels actually move. It's just $10. Comes with the fun box. It is a relish server. It is a butter bits, also known as mint dish. And the wheels actually move. And it also could be used as a planter, okay? So it comes with its original box. As you can see, it is this fun early American tricycle. It's also a relish server, planter, all the above like you just saw. So it is made of plastic, and I will take it out so you guys can see what it looks like. So it has that sort of Bakelite kind of feel to it. So it does come with its original spoon, although I do believe it's just early plastic. And the bike, of course, I took the lid off, but I didn't take it out of the.
Oh, no.
Now I'm going to really look a fool trying to fight getting it out of the box. So I don't mind you putting on a show, but you're making me feel nervous here. So, okay. So we'll get it out of here in a moment, gang. That's what's wrong. The pedal's stuck in the back of the box here. So.
Oh, Gavin's right. A trained squirrel. A squirrel could ride it.
That it could. It absolutely could. I think you would be
a circus prop.
I think you would be the hit of the upcoming.
What'd you do?
The upcoming holidays. I think I lost part of the nut cup. Did you see where it went?
Yeah, it's underneath the foot of the chair.
Where's it at?
It's by your right foot.
My right
by
foot?
Your heel.
Do your right foot?
Go in, put your right foot out. Put your
okay,
sorry.
That's the little seat that sits on right there. So it's this fun little metal bike. Great for your Barbies, great for everything else. It has this little void that you could put your butter bits in, you could put your nuts in, and the wheels actually move. And then it comes with this fun little spoon that sits in there, and then you can just serve everybody. Now, it's reading like it's a black plastic, but it's sort of, well, maybe it is a black plastic. It kind of has a brown hue to it in the light, but everything else is metal on it, and it has these little rubber garments, and it's from the late 50s or the 1960s. So it's just this fun, dual little purpose metal bike. Comes with its original box, as you can see, for $10. It can be used as your little relish tray. It can be used as your little butter bits cup. It can be used as your sugar if you guys have a fun little, maybe a little coffee bar. And then that's how it slides in. And they actually have some fun details back here on the back of the bike, as you guys can see. And again, that's plastic. This is metal. The whole bike assembly is metal, and then it even has its fun little original spoon. So maybe you know somebody that you're going to see here over the holiday. It's fun to give these things as hostess gifts. Again, you're going to get all of the components, so it's technically new old stock. There might be minimal wear to the box, but it's all intact. Thank you so much, Ruthie. I see your 10. I did measure the box. I did measure the trike. What letter were we on, Tina? L. L. So it measures 4.5 inches tall by about 5 inches across. So it's about 4.5 by 5. So this would be fun if you had some little kitschy salt and pepper shakers, put them in the back. If you guys have a little parakeet, go ahead and let the parakeet ride it, right? Like, I
also think you could use this for so many things.
You can, well, it tells you.
Use it as a little planter in your display.
But the box told you that. Now you're cheating. So it can be. It can be your relish server. It can only be 3 things, Tina.
No, it can be whatever you want. Don't let the box limit you in life.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much, Ruthie. I appreciate you. And again, and then also the seat does pop off if you wanted to take the seat off. So we're looking for 11 or more, probably late 50s, early 60s. Fun. I love the box, too. And see, I love having it because I think you could display it together. And it has that kind of like ice cream shop kind of feel to it. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, how cool would that be if you put like your toppings for your sundae in the back of the bike?
Sprinkles.
So that would be really fun. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. Ruthie's in at 10. We're looking for 11 or more, and we are doing just in case for active bidders. So 20. Oh, it is a nut cup, Melanie. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I love everything that Kim is saying you could do with it. I agree. I laugh because some of us have an ongoing joke about nut cups, and when she said nut cup, it made me chuckle. So thank you so much, Ruthie. It is yours, friend, for $10. Thank you so much. So No, me. You. All right, bear with me. Why are you yelling at me?
I don't know. I'm not yelling. I was just making sure.
Oh, okay. This one is fun. This one's going to start at $12. Okay.
Let's see how many words I can spell tonight, Amy.
Ooh, Ruthie's saying M&M cup. I'm here for you. I'm here, but you
Skittles.
you might need to refill it a couple times, Ruthie.
Skittles.
Okay, $12, and I really enjoyed this book when I found it. First of all, it is copyrighted 1888, so it is the Pocket Gem pronouncing dictionary. Okay, but let's talk about the cover. Okay, it is very informative on the inside, but it is from the 1800s, and it kind of came full circle here. I want a little chocolate too there, Twisted Kitty. It has this fun Pegasus on it, and it's very highly detailed. And it has this, again, like an Aladdin-style lamp on it, very ornate, with a flame coming out of the tip of it. So, again, it's a pronunciation book. It's basically on the inside, and it was gifted to somebody it looks like it was from Aunt Mar. Looks like Aunt Mar Butches. So it's from Anna Mar Butchin. Does that look like it says Butchin to you on there? I think it says Anna Mar Butchin. Butcher here on the back, but it was gifted to somebody in 1950. Okay. But the pronunciation book, and it's in very good condition. It is a pocket book, is copyrighted 1888 here on the front. All right. So it is very useful even by today. It basically says here on the inside that it covers all of the most popular. It is the most popular pronunciation dictionary. Okay. The preface is the purpose of the work is to finish the conventional, authentic handbook of words in the most common uses in which frequently misspelled or mispronounced. Okay. So basically this book helps people like myself who mispronounce everything and can't spell to save their lives, but it's from 1888. Now there's no graphics in it, but there is great script in it. And the reason why I brought this is that we like to decorate with things. We like to use things. I think this would be a fun book to use in maybe a Halloween display from the font. The cover is like a denim looking color, and it has this gorgeous red details all the way around, and it's a fun little small pocket book. And when you find a book from the 1800s that's in this good of condition, I kind of think it's worth keeping. And this is one of those things that you hand down to the next generation, and you say, before you had it all in your hand with an electrical device, this is what we used to use. And again, right, Ruthie, it's from 1888. The book measures about 5 inches by 3.5. So it's 5 by 3.5. So it's this fun little book. Again, with Greek mythology and the Pegasus, they actually did a very detailed, picture here on the front with it. So Lisa, you are the first one in at 12. Thank you so much. Again, the spine of the book is in good condition. This is in very good condition. There's no weird smells to it. There's no weird stains to it. So Ruthie, I see you in at 15. Thank you so much. And again, I'm selling you on the cover. It's actually useful, and it was gifted. And then up here in the front, it says Chris, and I can't make out but whomever that is, I think that was the original person who got it from East Petersburg in Pennsylvania, because that is very 1800s kind of script. Then back here, I think a family member gifted it down to the next generation in 1950. So that's my belief. But I leafed through. It doesn't look like any pages are missing. It doesn't look like anybody ever wrote in it. And it is just a fun book that is actually very useful. It is very, very useful. Okay. You say Charles. Okay. It very much could be. All right, Jameen, we see you're out. We're looking for 16 or more on the early pronunciation book from 1888. And what letter was that again, Tina? That was O. Okay.
No, it was you.
It was you. You, me. I just want to make sure I mark them off because I'm doing it different. All right, let's do a countdown. Hello, Jennifer. So good to see you, Junebug. Hello. Let's do a countdown. We're looking for 16 or more. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. My Aunt Grandma's. That is so fun. Again, there's a lot of history with this book. The fact that somebody got it in the 1800s and passed it on to somebody in the 50s, that's probably how it ended up at the estate, because that person didn't want it anymore or may not be here anymore. So there's the bid end. Ruthie B, congratulations. It's coming to you for $15. Thank you so very much. And Tina's going to shake up the cocktail shaker. Although we might owe copyright infringements to Jamie because we stole from Ariana and from Jamie. Okay. You and I. Okay. Okay, so this one is fun. This one is fun. This one Tina got the other week at an estate, and it's going to start at $25. Let me find it here. It is a early antique. I do believe it's probably from the 1910s or right around the turn of the century. What?
Jamie says she accepts royalties. Thanks, Jamie.
We'll put that on Tina's tab. All right, Jamie? We'll put that on.
No, we won't, Jamie. You know who. You know who will take care of it.
So it is Smith. It's Smith's Quality First Chocolates. Okay, that's their. Wait, get my finger in the right place. That's their seal right there. Okay, this is an antique chocolate box. The fact that this box does have some wear, the fact that this antique box is still here amazes me. It is in very, very good condition. I believe Amy had a box sort of like this maybe a year or so ago. But this is probably, I would say, from maybe 1910. So it is over 110 years old. It's very Art Nouveau because you have a lot of like the nature in the back, especially with her headwear there, like her headband with the flowers and her wearing this gorgeous attire. It's just a gorgeous piece. It would make a great backdrop. I thought Amy had the same exact candy company, and you can see here is their little metallic seal. So it's Smith's Quality First Chocolates, and I do believe that that was an English company, okay? But then some of these were then, of course, sold in the United States. So $25, it is a vintage chocolate box in very good condition. I'm amazed it's still here. There you can see we open it up. There's no splitting on the corners. Thank you, Jameen. I think it's pretty too. Now, we do have some issues here, okay? So there is some bumps and bruises there, but there is no, thank you so much, Melanie. I see you're 25.
The fact that it's not disintegrated.
Right. But like a lot of the times when it comes to the greeting card boxes or these candy boxes, this is where it counts in these corners. And none of the corners on here are blown out. So you can store ephemera in there if you want. But our issue is that I think just from years of being moved and bumped, this is very not corrugated, but it is very, very, you're exactly right, Twisted Kitty. It is very Art Nouveau, but it is like compressed cardboard, and years of being bumped, I think, caused those blemishes on it. So, but again, I'll give you the measurements one more time on it. It's a nice large box. Maybe I didn't even give you the measurements yet.
You did.
It's 10 1/4, and it's about 6 1/4 across. And again, you have a little bit of wear up here, but I think, and you need it too, especially if you're going to buy an antique.
Yeah.
You want it to have some sort of age. There's no major water stains to it, just a little bumps and bruises, and it is in overall very, very good condition. And it has no weird like basement smells to it or issues like that. So we're looking for 26 or more on the vintage candy box. It is Smith's Quality First Chocolates with their little badge of honor on there. And again, truth be told, I couldn't find this same exact one anywhere online. It is very dreamy, isn't it?
I love it.
Again,
I had to have it.
It's got those soft pastel colors. It has all of the right marks for Art Nouveau. It's just so good.
She's everything.
Well, and she kind of looks like the goddess of the forest almost. You know what I mean? Like a spring, summer forest.
She's just so dreamy.
Let's go ahead and count it down. Melanie, thank you so much for the 25. We're looking for 26 or more, and we are doing just in case if you're an active bidder. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. The only condition issues is those corners. But the box itself, where the box meets, is not split. Just that extra that they did has a little bit of.
Thank you, Melanie. I appreciate it. I just love her.
I think it's a gorgeous box. Melanie, congratulations. We're so happy it has a home. And I know when you see this in person, you're going to enjoy it even more.
You're going to love it. It's so pretty.
It's a fun box.
All right.
B. Oh, okay. So now, guys, this next one is going to start at just $10. It's very as is, okay? It's very as is. But when it comes to uranium glass and when it comes to the flower frogs, I can't find them anymore. Somebody's locked them all up and nobody's willing to share them. So even when I find one that's been repaired, I got it. So it's just going to be $10. So that's not dirt on there. That is old glue, okay, that discolored. So you can see that it looks like some of it did take an impact, but they did glue it back together, okay? But here it is from the side. I got it because if you display it this way, I think it looks just fine. And I think if you're looking for a uranium flower frog, I think $10, even if it's been repaired, I can't find them. Okay. Even when they're that damaged, I can't even find them to offer them. So this one has 11 holes on it. So 11 holes if you're interested in that. It's about 3 inches in diameter. So it is a nice size. But if you're going to use it, you're only going to get really 3 sides that you can actually display on. Okay. Verlaine, thank you so much. And of course, we do have a glow. I mean, and this one really does glow. Now, what's so crazy is that when you have it lit up, it kind of disguises that glue that did this color. Because if you guys know vintage and antiques, that, 50, 60 years from some of that glue, it turns that weird kind of brown color. So, but if you have this lit up in your uranium display, you really don't see it all that well. I mean, I think it hides it a little bit. But again, it's very as is. I don't think it's going to fall apart. But again, you're only going to be able to display it if you're having somebody look at it directly from on top or from this side, that side, or this side, okay? And if you were so inclined, you might be able to take a razor blade and take some of that extra glue off and clean it up a little bit. I kind of thought for Halloween, that kind of looked ghoulish, and then it glows. I don't know. I kind of thought it would fit your whole theme. You don't want everything to look perfect, especially if it's going to be spooky and for Halloween. So I kind of went for it. So Verlaine is in at 10. Thank you so much. We're looking for 11 or more. And again, it is 11 holes on there. They're in very good condition. The underside is in very good condition. We just have that ugly glue residue that rears its ugly head 40, 50 years after it was glued back together. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. We're looking for $11. We're looking for 11 or more, and just in case for active bidders. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. We're looking for 11 or more. Again, it is the 11 hole uranium flower frog, 3 inches in diameter, and it does have the repair here on the side. So again, thank you, Karen G, so much for being our official mod and bid ender. Thank you so much, Kim Desert Gal, for being our backup. Really, we couldn't do these sales without you guys. So thank you so very much. And Verlaine, congratulations. It's yours for $10. All right, Miss Tina. What?
Q.
Q. Q, 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 Q. Well, oh, okay. All right. This one is going to start at $35, and you're going to get the whole entire pottery kit and caboodle, okay? I have some Weller pottery. You're going to get the full entire console set. So you're going to get the candlesticks, and you're going to get the double horned, the double vase, okay? There's one condition issue. And again, if you guys know Weller pottery, our cameras don't do it justice. It's going to look very muted, very like, it never does Weller justice. It is a very muted pottery. It's like almost watercolored when they did it, and it runs together. In person, it is very detailed, but just keep that into consideration when I show it to you. It might look all like kind of mixed up together, okay? So you're basically getting a 2-for-1. So I'm throwing in the candlesticks as part of the deal because there is a little chip on it, okay? But this pattern is called Wild Rose. So it is a 3-colored pattern that they used. They're calling it peach. I think in different lights, it looks like a milky brown, but it is a peach, a pink, and a green. It is these gorgeous flowers, and you can see great with your Roseville, great with your other 1930s kind of potteries. You're going to get both of the candlesticks. One does have the chip. But you can tell that's an old chip. That's been there for a while. So for $35, you get both candlesticks. They measure 3.5 wide by 2.5 inches tall, okay? And if you know Weller pottery, the $35, that is even lower than just what the double horned vase would go for. So you're going to get this gorgeous, very deco 1930s piece of Weller pottery. You can see the gorgeous large flower. And again, what I'm trying to say to you folks is that they're calling this peach. This is pink. Although on your screen, it looks like it probably might run together and be one color, but it is in person. You can definitely see a distinction between here to here to here. And then it ombres down to a green. okay? It's very clean on the inside, as clean as I can show you with the way my lights are set up. There's no cracks, there's no damage. And for $35, you're not only getting the gorgeous double horned or double spout handled vase, you are also going to get both of the candlestick holders as well. When I was looking online, I didn't see anybody offering both. And I think with the set together, you officially would have yourself a console set. So who is this again? It's Weller Pottery. Weller Pottery. And let me see if we can show you. Again, it's going to be a little tight down on the bottom, but you can start to see it's upside down. It is Weller Pottery. You can just faintly see the W. So it is Weller. Thank you so much, Philomena. And again, you're getting the vase and the vase plus the candlesticks. Now, the candlesticks have a little chip on them, and it measures roughly about 8 inches across. And then from this right here to the top where the handle is, it's about 6 1/4. So no damage at all to the vase, no damage to one of the candlesticks, but one does have a little bit of a boober there. And it is in a noticeable spot unless you don't want to show the flower, but it will be in the front. So we adjusted the price accordingly, just showing. But again, you can see the 3 different colors. They're calling that a peach. In some lights, it looks like a milky brown. We have pink, and then we have this gorgeous, like, hello, Nate. Good to see you, sir. I hope you're doing well. You can see it has this gorgeous green there, like a minty sort of green on the inside. So if you can imagine, you can imagine 2 of those on either side. It is in very, very, it will. Yeah. Oh, it will, Philomena.
And Roseville go together so
It
well.
will. And I could imagine somebody showing it backwards for the fall season, turning it around for your spring and summer season. So, and again, let me get on there. Now you guys can see the contrast in color, that it does go from a peach into the pink and then into the green. So we're looking for 36 or more, 1930s Weller Pottery. And again, you can just sort of see the indent of where it's signed Weller right there on the bottom, okay? And just remember, if you're just popping in, one of them does have a little boober on it. There is a little bit of wax residue on the inside. But like I've said in past lives, I keep that in there because if you want to put a candle, you want something to grit into. So I never really clean that out. Oh, and there is a little bit of brown right here, you know, showing where the stem is or the twig or part of the tree. And that does wrap around through here as well. Hello, Heather. So good to see you of Antiques Agenda. So we're looking for 36 or more on the console set from Weller. Let's count it down just in case for active bidders. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Right now, Phil has the top bid at 35. We're looking for 36 or more on 1930s pottery. Some Weller. And yes, it does go well with your Roseville. There is the bid end. Thank you so much, Karen G. So, Phil, congratulations. It's heading down your way. Thank you so very much. All right, let me sit this down so it doesn't get damaged. What letter do we got now, Miss Tina?
H.
H.
Do we have TV lamps in our shop? Jameem, I think we have a few, but I'd have to look. And I don't know what dealers have them. So...
And if you're ever looking for anything, feel free to email us and tell us what you're looking for, because if we see it out and about, we'll nab it for you. Okay, this one's fun. So we got H coming up here.
Hi, Lily Pond.
How are you, Lily Pond? Guys, if you're not subscribed to her channel, please do so. Head on over. She did a video in Adamstown. She spotlighted not only us, but a lot of other fun shops. So please, please follow her and go check out her videos, okay? It'll help us all. Maybe it'll entice you guys to come on into Adamstown. So I'm in love with this book. And, you know, 2 people in my life have inspired me to enjoy books and ephemera. One was Misty. Number 2 is my vintage sister, Nammer Amy. They've shown me how many uses, because I don't read, but how fun books can be. So this one's going to start at just $15. And this one, I think, has my friend Amy written all over, but I'm going to offer it to you guys if you want it, okay? It is a paper covered book, and it is a Whitman's from 1942. Okay. You can't get much kitschier than this. And this is Sing a Rhyme picture book. Okay. If you guys love nursery rhymes, you need this book just for your backdrop. Okay. There is a little bit of wear to it, but there's no smells. There's no stains. No kids wrote in it. Nobody did anything to it. And it definitely looks 30s and 1940s. Definitely does. The graphics are in very good, crisp condition. And it measures 13 inches this way. And it measures just about 9.5 across. Okay. So $14. Let's show you what some of the songs are. Here on the back page is one of my favorite. It is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Again, these books are not only fun to open and show to the next generations. These are fun to decorate with. They're fun to use in your displays as, your backdrop. They're fun to put on, an easel and to share the graphics. This, though, I would not really use this one for anything else but to keep it as a book because it's in very good condition. But when you own it, if you want to frame the pages, you can do whatever you want. So thank you so much, Courtney. I see you're 14. And we'll quickly go through here. We got Humpty Dumpty. My God, if you guys are a Humpty Dumpty lover, that's the Humpty Dumpty I want to be. Look at his handlebar. Look at that handlebar mustache. Hold on. Look at it. Those pants, those shoes. That's me. That's Wee Wee. And then you have Rockabye Baby, which really, that song's kind of disturbing, I guess, isn't it? The poor baby
Maybe
falls.
A little, yeah.
You have a little bend up here in the corner, but nothing really major. Then you have Little Jack Horner here. And I don't know. I think Amy may have sold this once before. You have Little Jack Horner. Tina, are those graphics coming through? Am I showing it? Are you guys able to see?
Oh,
and, okay.
The kitty cat
one. The kitty cat one is one of my favorites. I love Little Pussycat. Look at those little kitty cats. Like, oh my God. Like, you want to talk about old school kitsch. You use this in your background with some 1950s PY shakers or something. I mean, I can't. Angela, thank you so much. If I can get the mouse to work, I see you for 15. So we're looking for 16 or more. Again, the book is from 1942. Here we have Jack and Jill. I have not. Oh, you haven't seen. Oh my God. Oh, all right. Amy, this is from that epic book estate that I was telling you about. So Ruthie's in at 17. Thank you so much. We have little Jack and Jill. They went up a hill and they took a big old spill. They spilt the water. Hickory dickory dock. Again, how great would this be if you had some, like with Ruthie, if you had some of the, I see everybody coming in. I see Rose in at 16. But Rose came back in with 18. Ruthie's in at 21. Angela has a 19, but Ruthie is holding it at 21. So this page, imagine if you had some of the Joseph Mice. How fun would that be to open that page and put your Joseph Mice there in front of it? So I don't know all of these.
Or the Holt Howard Mice.
Look at that. And then you have like the birds in the pie. Like those graphics with the big, this is one of those you could actually, if you were a musician. So let me go into this one.
You could do these like also based on season or
month. Absolutely.
Like you could constantly change your background. I love it.
Baba Black Sheep. You have, who is that? I never heard that one. Seesaw.
Marjorie Doll.
Have you guys ever heard of that song? Marjorie Doll.
I can't say I have.
Seesaw, Marjorie Doll. Jack shall have a new master.
Oh, Jamie behind a bird pie collection.
Yes.
With all the birds.
I never heard that song before.
Seesaw, Marjorie Doll.
Seesaw, Marjorie Doll.
Got a good ring to it.
Jack shall be a new master. He shall have but a penny a day because he can't work any faster. That doesn't really rhyme.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Ride a cock horse. I'm sorry. Some of these words
say so much.
I feel like we're going to lose our monetization.
This is a nice show.
Man.
You need to channel Mary Beth. This is a nice show.
Mary had a little lamb right next to right.
Jamie's dying. I can hear Jamie laughing from here.
Jamie, when we meet in person, I think we should just break out in the old version of Ride a cock horse. We'll hum a cock horse right there in public.
Oh no!
We'll just hum it.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Little Boy Blue, and then Hey Diddle Diddle, I knew that was coming because I leafed through this earlier, and I thought, my Lord in heaven, Jason gets like, hey, I didn't write the songs, but it's funny how
Tracy every day.
So yeah, but if you guys, want to sing a ditty, you go right ahead. But it's
Jamie's bringing her kazoo.
We'll do it in the sound of C, I guess C for cock horse. So let's go ahead and count this dirty book down. Ruthie is in at 21. We're looking for 22 or more, and we are doing just in case for active bidders. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Could you imagine Andrew Dice Clay singing these,
Jimmy
folks?
Fallon. Brenda just called it.
No, I'm thinking my generation. I know there's folks in the chat. Andrew Dice Clay singing some of these. Yeah. So thank you.
He did do nursery rhymes.
Yes.
Let's not revisit that.
So I'm seeing everybody's bids. Thank you so much, Karen G, for the bid end. So I'll call them out as many as I can see. I see we had Courtney with a just in case of 31, Ruthie with a 32, Noelle with a 33, bid end. And it looks like Ruthie, your 35 came in right after the bid end. So Noelle, congratulations. The book is yours for $33. A really fun one. And Jamie, I can't wait till we meet in person because we're going to tear that song up. Let me tell you what. So what
That'll
letter?
have to be on a membership channel.
Absolutely.
E.
Okay, hold on here. Let me cue this up. So let's go with E as in apple. Oh
no, A is apple.
E. Oh, wait. E is in elephant. Whew. All right, these are going to start at 20. Okay. I thought these looked good with the color choices that I picked for the evening. Now, these are normally Miller Studio, but I cannot find where they say Miller Studio. So we're just going to sell them as Chalkware frogs. We have Mr. and Mrs. Frog. They're in very good condition. $20 if anybody's interested. The key is that they both have their original hooks, okay? Look, guys, you want to find them with the hooks, but then you also want to secure them probably another way because those hooks can fail the older they get. So, but they also have their little original staples in them. Now, this is the way I found a couple of them online. You can kind of see that they shaved it when it was wet. And I don't know if these are also made by Miller Studio. Same exact frog, same exact style, but you can sort of see, you can sort of see where they shaved. If you look, I have found, if you look online, you'll see a couple of these like that. So I can't believe it was a fad that people shaved their chalkware. But no, they are not marked Miller Studio anywhere. There is a little bit of, quote, crazing to them, but when they're hanging on the wall, they're in very good vintage condition. No repairs. He has the little blue bow tie. Great details. They are steel. I think they're really, really cute and fun. They measure 5 by 5. I never had seen, I only sold these one other time, and it was for a dealer at Mother Tucker's. And I think this is really fun. She has her little pink bow tie. Now, there is just a little bit of crazing to the paint. You could touch that up if you want, but honestly, when they're hanging on the wall, you are not going to see that at all. So they are Chalkware.
You rhymed.
Wow. I'm a poet and didn't even know it. So they are Chalkware. There are no chips to them. You're not going to have to touch anything up, and they are in very good vintage condition. I do believe these are 60s or 70s Chalkware. They are a Miller Studio sculpt, and they are painted in the style of Miller Studio. It's not like they're hobbyist painted, but they're just not marked. And there was a few that I found that sold that had this weird kind of, and when I say weird, they kind of sculpted it here in. You can see where they kind of shaved that in a little bit. So we're in at 20 with Verlaine. Thank you so much. Let's keep it moving. I spent so much time on the dirty book. Let's keep going. We're looking for 21 or more. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, they're roughly 5 by 5. They both have their original hooks, and then that's how they were. They all came stapled to a piece of cardboard, like they were in a cardboard box.
He's trying so hard to not get in trouble with her. Look at that
This
face.
is true. This is true.
He's
Verlaine,
like, oh, honey.
Congratulations. Thank you so much. Frog couple is coming to you. Ribbit, ribbit. All right. Thank you so much.
G.
Hold on. I want to sit those so they don't get damaged.
I'm going too fast.
Gee whiz. Slow down, Tina.
Oh, my.
Okay. So what letter was that? G.
G.
Oh, I had to throw something in that was a little kitschy, okay? We sell a variety of things at Mother Tucker. So this is kind of my nod to some kitsch. And it's going to start at $20. And believe it or not, these are super collectible, okay? So I think I kind of remember did you have one of these in your? They made them up until the early 80s. This one here is from the late 60s, early 70s, okay? This was your instant chocolate flavor, which you could have used to make your chocolate milk. See, Karen remembers, you could have made your chocolate milk. You could have made anything that you wanted to use. It was in essence, the Coca-Cola. It was the cocoa from Hershey, but it seemed to have a little sweeter hint to it. So it was better to just use this for your chocolate milk. Okay. So this is in super good condition. No stains. There's no like fading. There's no scratches. And it is a tin. It's a little tin container with this fun little instant real chocolate flavor with this little boy. Great for your kitchen, great for displays. It still has its original top, which is a big selling point. The tin did discolor a little bit. Here it explains to you on the side how you can use it for different purposes. It was your way of making instant, what did I miss? Yes, used.
Wait, you have to answer Karen G's question. Did you ever go get a spoonful and just eat it straight?
But then I took a swig of milk and I swished it around in my mouth. Didn't you guys do that?
Oh,
in my house, we didn't always have this. We had the powdered Tang, but we had the Hershey syrup in the container. You know what I mean? That was already the fluid, the plastic container.
Yeah.
And you went to she don't like milk, but
I'm horrified.
What you do is you shoot a little bit of the chocolate in, and then you take a shot of milk and you swish it around and you had your instant chocolate milk. You did it. Do you want to know why you did it?
Why?
Because you caught hell if you were doing it and you made a glass dirty. If you made a glass dirty, mom and dad knew you were in the chocolate milk when you shouldn't be.
Linda, is this true? Is Linda still in the chat? I need verification.
I'm just telling you, Melanie agrees. You did it so nobody could catch you. That's why you did it, because there was no evidence. There was no evidence. So that's why you did it. So $20 if anybody's interested. What?
Karen accidentally one time ate the cocoa powder.
Oh God.
That's gross.
Oh God. All right.
Nasty.
There is a little teeny tiny crease here on the side, but it also gives you all different ways that you can make like the instant hot coffee. Yeah, absolutely. Swish and swirl. Absolutely. Swish and swirl. Absolutely. And then the bottom is very clean. And actually, I think it's sold for new for 99 cents. So those are the old ink stamps on there for 99 cents. But I have to tell you, being so close to Hershey, Pennsylvania, I think this is really fun, though, too. Not all of the years did they put the history of chocolate and cocoa. So this is not only a fun thing that you can just put into your kitchen as a vintage display, but it also gives you that, like, chocolate originated in Spain. They claim, because I don't know if that'd be true anymore, that Columbus, he brought it to the kings and the pharaohs of Spain. Pharaohs of Spain. And then it also says, like, in Mexico was one of the first places that they took, like, the cocoa bean. And then it was in, I think, 1857, they started using chocolate in England. It was like a delicacy. Switzerland chocolate. And then eventually, good old Hershey, Pennsylvania, where they manufactured some of it.
Don't they normally get when we used to go through Chocolate World as kids, they'd show them harvesting the beans.
Well, yeah, a lot of the beans came from South America. They came from like the warmer region down around the equator. So the tin measures, they came from like Colombia and Brazil and stuff.
I don't know. I love Cocoa World. If y'all have never been
Chocolate
to Hershey
World,
or Chocolate World, if y'all have never been to Hershey, you need to go to Chocolate World. That's my favorite. The ride there is the best, and it's educational.
It did. You're exactly right, Steele. She's like, it did. It gave you something to read while you were eating and making it, just like the back of the cereal boxes. How many mindless mornings did we spend reading the back of the box? 5.5 inches tall, 3.5 inches across. But I'm not seeing any interest.
I like his face.
I do too. He is very, very kitschy. And this also, just speaking of kitsch for a minute, it crosses into like the Yum Yums. There's this, they call themselves the ice cream kids, but they're Yum Yums. They have their tongue out kind of like him, and they have rounded faces. And it's a kind of a cult kitsch collection that they're very hard to find. And a lot of this does cross over sort of into that. So if you are into like the Yum Yum kids or the super kitschy pieces that they made like that, he crosses over really, really well.
Yeah, Tracy, Dutch Wonderland is still in existence. That's like 10 minutes from our house.
Jamie, I'm with you. I could go for some chocolate right now too. So let's count this down. There's no interest. This will be your last shot if you want him for $20. And then we'll move on. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Our Winks is having hot chocolate.
Our viewer count dropped by 6. I feel like there's 6 people right now in their cupboard cursing us. Like, what is the closest thing to chocolate right now that we could have? So thank you so much, Karen G. KB. It's coming to you. You'll enjoy it. I'm sure it's in really good condition. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you. So what letter you got now, Tina?
W.
W.
We're all driving to Dairy Queen, right, Jamie? I know. Ooh, Rose has a chocolate-covered banana?
Ooh.
Oh.
Apparently Costco's has those, and apparently they are to die for. Who had that, Tina? I missed it. Rose, is that one of the ones from Costco?
Oof.
Apparently they claim they are really, really good. So what's coming? What did I miss? What's coming to Texas? Did you miss? William said something's coming to Texas. I feel like I missed
Dairy
something.
Queen. William, what's coming to Texas? Dutch Wonderland? Right. Hershey?
$20 and this.
Oh, maybe KB. Maybe
KB
lives in Texas. I can't remember off the top of my head right now.
So this little bobblehead here,
KB's in Texas. That's what it was.
Some folks here claim that this is Bakelite. I don't think it is. This is a little, and I'll hold him steady so you'll see, but he is a little bobblehead, okay? So he's this fun little bobblehead squirrel. He's actually made in Germany. So it has its original sticker. It will be upside down for you guys. It's made in Germany, and it looks like it was copyrighted by a company. Yes, so it was made by the S.A. Ryder and Company.
Oh yeah,
but it was made in Germany, and then it was imported here, and it was copyrighted in New York City. And this little guy here is, everybody online says that he is from the 1930s. So he has little sticker eyes that are still intact. Look at his like eyelashes. They gave him some eyelashes there. He's got his little teethers and he's got his little nut, and he's made of a plastic. So he is that kind of like veiny, kind of marbly plastic that they do call Bakelite. But I got to tell you, I just believe he's very early plastic. Okay. He is a bobblehead. So when he's sitting on a flat surface and you can get his little head to bob, and it will bob. I will try to show that to you guys. So he measures about 2.5 inches tall, and he's this fun, I almost dropped him. He's this fun little squirrel that you can put in your little kitschy little fall display. So let's see if we can get his little head to bob. It was bobbing pretty good earlier. So come on, buddy. Now's your time to shine. So there you go. Now you guys can see that if you get that little head to bobble, he's this fun little bobblehead, and he's in really good condition. And they did paint his little nut there. They painted his little nut gold. There are no chips, there are no cracks, and he measures just about 3.5 inches tall. So he was made in Germany and imported into the United States.
Yeah, Philomena's right. I think you say Catalan.
What? The kind of plastic?
The plastic, correct. It's the predecessor to Bakelite in jewelry.
Yes.
I should have known that. I apologize. I was slacking.
And it is like that plastic that you do find on a lot of appliances. Now you can definitely see. And I kind of like that for a squirrel. So he really has some like texture to him. He looks like he's got fur because of that marbling on it. He looks very 3D. What did I miss?
Karen Gillette is a genius.
What?
It would make a great Christmas vacation display.
Oh my God.
I love you, Karen G.
Oh my God. I never even thought of that.
Oh,
I never even thought of that.
People, babe.
Honest to God.
We found our people.
and he is in superb condition. Again, the eyes are paper stickers. The few I found online were missing eyes. Thank you so much, Twisted Kitty. I see you in for 20.
She's doing a Christmas vacation display.
And again, the paint on him for his teeth, his nose are in superb condition. There are no chips, no issues to the feet. Even his little pine cone, his little nut is in very good condition. And they really detailed him really, really well, too.
I think it's an acorn.
Oh, Ruthie B. Maybe it is an acorn. I cannot. Ruthie said she never saw the movie.
Neither has Kim, Desert Gal.
Okay, guys.
They both need to go watch. That's your assignment for the Christmas season.
I'm telling you, it's good. If you guys want to join the clan, it's worth it. It's fun. It's good. And you are in good company, absolutely. So let's go ahead and do a countdown on him again. Everybody says, I think they made these for a while. But I think this is the earlier version of it from maybe the very late 30s, more so maybe the 40s. It seems to be that around the war kind of era. Mm-hmm. And then they made them again in the 50s, but they didn't look like this. So we're looking for 21 or more. We are doing just in case for active bidders from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You're exactly right, Phil.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Catalan would have been 1927. It was made, and that would have run to like the 40s. So he's probably 1930.
I feel like he just got put away, that nobody played with him or enjoyed him. So he's here for decades to come. So thank you very much. Congratulations. It goes to Twisted Kitty.
And she's a new name. Can you put our email up?
Absolutely. So Twisted Kitty, if you can just email us, we need your information. We're going to need your name, your full address, and an email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. So thank you so very much. All right. Tina will check the email. N. Hold on here. So, okay.
I'm with Melanie. I love Aunt Bethany, too.
Clark, are you still in the Navy?
Oh, never mind. I have Twisted Kitty.
Okay. Thank you so much, Twisted Kitty. All right. Speaking of kitties, this one is number N. It's going to start at $14. Okay. This I brought. This came from my ephemera or my book lot. This I thought would be great for the black cat lover, especially heading into Halloween. So we'll get into the colors. It is all Halloween colors, but the selling point is this is the first edition. It does have its original dust jacket. The only condition issue that I could find on this is that I got to take the dust jacket off. And I think from years of the dust jacket rubbing the cover of the book, we have a little bit of wear right there, okay? But other than that, this book is in amazing condition. There are other editions of this that you'll find online. But this is the original one from 1945. It's in super good condition. It has that little bit of wear. It was given as a Christmas gift in 1946. So it was given as a gift in 1946. So the book measures just about 10 by 8 1/4, 10 by 8 1/4, and the colors on it are very, very good for Halloween. So it is Trouble, the Careless Kitten, and he's this cute little tiger cat. Thank you so much, Chloe. Yes, 1945, and this is the first edition. All those great Halloween colors are in the orange and in the blacks. So here's the back of the book. Cute little kitty cat all by itself. Now he gets into a bunch of trouble. Okay, imagine that. So I see you, Ruthie, for 15. We'll quickly leaf through here. Here we got a whole bunch of trouble, just hanging out on the front, doing all sorts of things from sleeping to grooming and all that other fun stuff. I love this book. I actually started to read it a little bit. Then here you can see on the inside, the only writing on it was the gift. Oh, and I guess when it was new, it was 50 cents because I think the estate this came from, I think it was the woman who collected all the books of her youth. Okay. So I'm just going to go through a couple of the pages, but this shows Mommy Cat taking care of Trouble when Trouble was little, purring, making, Trouble happy. And I want to get to some of my favorite pictures in here. So a lot of this is in blacks and silvers and grays, and then it just has the orange outline. So again, I think this is a great book to display for Halloween. If you guys collect like the Shafford black cats, it's going to go great with that. And there's great detail in each one of these pictures. Look at look at the three. It's like the cat's kind of popping off the page there. So one of these pages is my favorite. Hello, John. Good to see you, sir.
Hi, John.
So then I'm trying to remember the name of the horse. I forget. But Trouble likes to hang out in the stall with Mr. Ed. I don't know. His name's not really Mr. Ed, but Mr. Ed is there. There's one in here that is my favorite. Oh, that one the owner has to enjoy. I'm not going to share that one. So let me find my favorite picture in here. I mean, he does all kinds of crazy stuff. Like he gets the farmer mad. Like he gets the farmer mad. The farmer leaves town, never comes back. It's a whole thing. You know, then we'll save that one for the new owner. So here, he gets very mischief. Look at that. And I believe if you look at this, some of that reminds me of like different pottery companies. Like that looks like, oh God.
What looks like Blu-ray.
It does. It does look like a Blu-ray cream and sugar.
Yeah, remember those chartreuse
had
at the store?
Yeah, so it's very period correct. And I want to show you guys my favorite one. So I won't show you many more of the other pictures, but there is a picture on each page. So one page has a picture, the other page has the story. But let me find, here it is. I grew up with this kind of a vacuum cleaner. This is my favorite picture in the whole entire book. Look at that vintage 1930s, 1940s vacuum cleaner. And it sucked his tail up. Trouble got his tail caught in the vacuum cleaner. So that's probably my favorite picture on there. So again, I only showed you guys maybe 5 of the pictures in there. So it's a really fun book. Let me tell you how many pages it is. I didn't even look and see how many pages it is. So they didn't number the pages. Why didn't you number the pages? But that's the way it ends. Trouble's back with Mama, not getting in too much trouble anymore. So first edition from 1945, Trouble, the Careless Kitten in great Halloween colors. So Ruthie's in at 15. We're looking for 16 or more. Let's go ahead and do a countdown on it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We got Ruthie in with a just in case. So right now we're looking for 21 or more. Or the bid end from Karen G. I saw Angela with a 16, which means Ruthie's holding it at 17 with her just in case. So Ruthie, thank you so much. It's coming to you for $17. Hello, Katie. How are you?
Hi, Katie.
Good to see you, Katie. Hopefully you guys are following the Vintage Treasure Girl over there on Instagram. That was a fun sale. I got to watch her a little bit earlier. So it's good to see you, Katie. What letter you got, Tina?
R.
R.
Right on.
R. Oh, okay. We're going to go to Kitchtown. Just $10. Congratulations, Ruthie. You're really going to enjoy that. So $10, I have a piece of Holt Howard. So I kind of held on to this for a little bit, and I thought this would look good, especially with the Halloween season, fall season coming around. And Bill always calls this, I guess it's in the book, I guess it's a coq rouge is what they call it. I think that's what Holt Howard calls it. But this is the egg cup.
Why are you trying to be fancy? It's a rooster.
Oh, it is a rooster egg cup. It's in very good condition. Maybe a little bit of paint wear on its cone up there, but it's a fun little egg cup for the whole entire set.
Amy says it is.
Okay, and the fun part about this is that's where you put your big eggs in there. But then when you flip it around, the rooster's right side up again. I just performed magic in front of you guys, and then you can put your little teeny tiny egg in there. So you can faintly see where it still says Holt Howard in there. So you say, Jason, it's not Easter. What do I do with an egg cup? Well, these are fun to actually keep around, and you can use them as shot glasses. You can use them as measuring cups. Look how glossy that is. It's got a good glaze on it. What did I miss?
Jamie,
it is.
Jamie,
it's
this is a nice show.
It is
Damn
fancy.
It, Jamie.
It is fancy, and it's fun to use as like a little shot glass. It's fun to actually use if you want to drop your jewelry in it. And it's also fun to add to your Holt Howard collection. So it is a little egg cup. It measures about 3.5 inches tall. No chips, no cracks, minimal crazing. I see you, Ruthie, at 12. I'm trying to read and do.
I know. Heather's to watch the beginning of the show.
Yes. And then see how the rooster's upside down. But when you wait. So now he's that way. So there we go.
Oh,
Woo!
my gosh.
That one I had to slow down a little bit for myself. So no chips, no cracks. minimal cold paint wear, but it is a redder kind of orange is the colors that they used. And then they used brown and yellow in there. And it's just in really good overall condition. So no major issues to say. She has, okay, I'm with you, Ruthie. I'm with you. And again, 3.5 inches tall. So we're in a 12 with Ruthie. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 13 or more. And usually these are dated, I think, like 59 to 61. That was the era that they kept putting pieces out. This was our first almost full set that we had in our kitchen, because we had a red kitchen and had roosters. So it is one of my favorite lines too, Ruthie. And believe it or not, this isn't getting any easier to find. So let's count it down. 13 or more. We are doing just in case for active bidders. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And now that I did that, I don't know that, I think they made this different years, and just one of the years they reversed it like that. Because I feel like the one we have,
we need to go upstairs and check out. Now I'm gonna have to go upstairs.
I feel like the one we have doesn't do that. I think they may have done that just for 1 year, but nonetheless, Ruthie, congratulations. It's coming to you. Thank you very, very much. So good. What did William say?
William, you give me too much credit.
Oh my gosh.
J for Jason.
J for Jason. Okay. J for Jason. Did you
I'll
guys
take it, William.
Did you guys see my pink Harold Gelbert? I'm just
That's
saying.
what they're talking about.
Okay. Ceramic squirrel. Okay. So
it was not Heather, the withering woman. God love Ariana.
Look, I think Ariana likes me, but Ariana doesn't like me that much.
No, she does, but Ariana
ain't giving me no. Yeah. So $14 choice, and I'm channeling Kitsch, and I'm channeling your fall displays, and I got some ceramic squirrels. Okay. So the first one at $14, no chips, no cracks. This is your larger one, okay? They made these as figurines for you to use in your home, but then also, believe it or not, some people used to take that and use that hole, and they would hang them on their tree outside or hang them on their wall in their house. So this will be your first one to choose from. Believe it or not, I don't even see these much anymore. He measures about 10 inches long. So thank you so much, Brenda. I see you in at 14. So he is the larger one. There's no issues at all. And again, it is more of a matte finish. So it is glazed. There's no real cold paint on these squirrels, but it's more of a matte, and it's not bisque. So there you go. That's the underside. And they do have a larger, one or two larger than this too.
Yeah.
So
it's more like a semi-gloss. Like,
right.
I would say it's not high gloss.
Right. And then here's the smaller one you can choose from. So maybe you want a large and a small one together. Again, that's the mold, hole there when the ceramic was poured, but some folks use it to hang them on walls. It's not a shaker, although they made shakers in multiple sizes like this. And this one measures about 7 inches wide. So really good condition. No condition issues that I can tell you. Some of these would have either been stamped Japan, or they would have had a little paper label. I'm assuming since the label's missing, these would have had a little paper label. So Ruthie, I see you in at 16. Thank you so much. Again, they are really detailed. I mean, they are realistic in a kitschy aspect, which I love. Brenda's back in at 20, and this one is your 7 inches. We'll hold them next to each other so you can see how fun they are if you want like a mama and a baby, a dad, a baby. And then this one comes in at just about 10 inches. So fun kitsch, 1950s, 1960s ceramics. Again, Ruthie, thank you so much. I see you in at 22. These are just fun to keep out all year long if this is what you collect, or these are fun to mix in with your pumpkins, put some faux leaves around them, all sorts of great things heading into the fall decor, the fall era, your foliage. Is that a word? Your fall foliage. I must have some weird Pennsylvania slang. Some weird, but imagine wrapping like an orange bow around him. I think it would look really fun and festive. So let's do a countdown. It is on choice. I'm babbling like a weirdo. So 23 or more on the large one or the small one. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Rose.
She's helping out.
It's probably the way I also say Mira. It's wrong, but it's my Pennsylvania slang. I can't help it. So they are, Melanie. They are super cute. These are some of my favorite. These were one of the first ceramic pieces I bought when I was a teenager. Not these specific ones, but I had a small collection of them for our fall displays. So Ruthie, you won it. $22, Ruthie. Let me know. Did you want the small one or the large one? And you do.
Baby one's cute.
I haven't seen either one of these for a while. So you can either take the large or the small, and you do have the option. They're both yours. Thank you so much.
Oh, I
haven't seen them for a while. Ruthie, if I see the gray ones, I will make sure I message you. So
yeah, we had ours underneath the one hutch, remember? In the townhouse?
That was one of the first things we sold when we moved.
D.
Oh, this one's good. All right, guys, this one's going to start just at $12. A few shows back, I brought a Steinbach music box, okay? And they're wooden carved pieces from Germany. I'm sure you guys know that. They used to make a lot of nutcrackers and a lot of ornaments and things. Also, when it comes to a lot of like German pieces, they always made these chimney sweeps. So I could not find this exact little guy, but he has his original sticker on the bottom. So he is a Steinbach. And I was trying to research. It says that it is in the western zone of Germany. So I was trying to find an exact time when that was proper terminology. Look how kitschy and cute his face is. I kind of thought he'd look good in your, like, he's kind of got a pumpkin kind of face. But he's a fun little wooden figurine from Germany. And my best guess is he's from the 1950s, okay? So thank you so much, Rose. I see you in at 12. We do have a little split here in the wood, but I have to tell you that I believe that is there because I believe that he is actually a place card holder. That's what I think he is. That's why I think that little notch is there, because he would have held your little place card and then he would have been a little souvenir. So I could not find one exactly like this. But he is in superb condition. There's no rungs missing on his ladder. He still has his little original faux rope around him. And there might just be a tiny little bit of wear to his little top hat, but he is in superb condition. Thank you, Rose. I thought so too, but I'll be darned. I don't know if these got used and damaged and people just don't have them, but I couldn't find an example of him. But I love the fact that he still has his original sticker here on the bottom, and he has an original little chimney sweep made by Steinbach, Germany. Again, I believe he's 1950s. Pardon me, and I do believe he's a little place card holder, and he's in really, really good condition. He measures about almost 3 inches tall, somewhere between 2 3/4 and 3 inches tall. That face is just stinking kitschy cute, because I know that me and Amy have said this in some sales. German things kind of had some of the first kitsch. I think,
Karen G said West Germany was established in 49.
In 49. Okay, so this would have been made right around the war. So that would have been right before the war. Well, it would have been right after. Yeah, right after the war. Okay, that's right, because they did divide them into zones. And then the only zones that we had later was East and West. So, all right, we got Rose in at 12. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and do a countdown on our little wooden chimney sweep, who I do believe with that little notch makes him a little card holder. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. That's so cool, Rose. That's so neat. And then I can see that you'll definitely appreciate him and all the chimney sweep, because that is such a big collectible little profession from over there and in the UK. So congratulations, Rose. He is yours for $12. Thank you so much. We're getting down there.
2 left.
All right. Hit me with it, Tina.
M.
Let me find it here. Here we go. Oh, this is one of the ones I didn't preview. Oh, and I forgot to say earlier, folks, some of our Monday nights, there'll be things that I don't preview. And this was one thing I didn't preview. So $20. Let's see if I can get my hands on it here. I had one of these a couple sales back. This was a promotional giveaway from Gold Medal Flour, okay? So they gave away these recipe boxes in the 1930s, all right? This still has the original paper recipe on it, and for $20, you're going to get a full recipe box full of recipes. Now, most of these recipes, now here on the inside, if you're lucky enough to get one of them, that would have had the advertisement for Gold Medal Flour here on the inside, okay? So this person basically made all candy. This is my kind of, it's all carbs, sweets and carbs. So you're not going to get a lot of dinners in here, and you're barely going to get any salads in here, but they really have a ton. Let's see if I can show you here. So for $20, you're going to get Gam Gam's recipe book. So like right here, from here back is basically all cakes, cookies, candy, all sorts of things. And then here in the front, one of the first ones that I think they made lemon cake delicious. So here's one. And this, I don't believe that they're all from the same era as the box. So some of these she actually typed out. So you'll get a recipe box full of recipes. Let's see what else we can find here. So she hand typed this one. She made peach tarts. So $20 if anybody's interested. And you can tell when they have that kind of wear, that was something they were making a lot of. So it looks like 1 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons, was that two tablespoons of flour, 2 eggs, 1 tablespoon of butter. So then you have peach fritters. She tells you how to make peach fritters, and this one's handwritten. So peach fritters is in there. So again, the $20 is going to get you the vintage recipe box. I know. Can you know how hard that was too? I took typing in school, like trying to get that little index card in there. And then let's see what else she has. Oh, she has a whole spot dedicated to cheesecakes. She has a whole bunch of different cheesecake recipes. Like we got about 5 or 6 cheesecake recipes in there. So if you guys are bakers and looking, oh wait, hold on here. She does have some vegetables. Let's see what kind of vegetables. This is never easy to show. So bear with me, guys. Macaroni supreme. So she says to make macaroni supreme, it says use a 1/3 cup of creamed butter. It says a 1/2 tablespoon of salt, 1 cup of grated sugar, 1 cup of evaporated milk. 1 cup of soft bread crumbs mixed in, and add 3 beaten eggs. And then you need 1 cup of macaroni. And then it says put in a casserole at 350 for 25 to 30 minutes. Did any of that make sense to you folks out there?
Sure.
So again, you're going to get Gam Gam's old recipes, chock full of more candy and more like cakes and pies kind of things in the original 1930s wooden inlaid recipe box. It's in very, very good condition. So I know there's a lot of folks out there that really, really enjoy going through and trying some of the vintage recipes, but I'm not seeing any interest, so I won't take up much more of our time reading them. But the box itself measures about 4.5 inches tall by 5 inches wide. Again, this recipe box, when you find these were usually promos that were given away by the Gold Medal Flour Company, and it's very rare that you find them still with the original recipe sticker there on the front. So here is the underside in very good condition, and it is chock full of vintage recipes. But we're going to do a countdown of interest. If anyone's interested, it's only $20. And again, I don't think I just explained in the beginning, if more than one person's interested, we'll bid it out. And then just in case is in play during the countdown of interest, but you would have had to have had a bid. So let's count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Looking for 20 or more on Gam Gam's recipe box filled with vintage recipes. I think it's just fun. And we got a bid end. Thank you so much for the candy bid end, Karen G. So we'll sit that to the side. What letter do you got now, Miss Tina?
F. What's the only thing you didn't sell yet?
Paperweight.
It better be letter F.
It is, and I forgot to mark one off. So.
Oh, no.
All right, guys. This one is going to start And then after this, you'll have to let us know if you want me to do the one mystery item that I have sitting there. So this one is going to start at $20, okay? I could not find a manufacturer of this paperweight. I can tell you for sure it's not Murano, okay? It does have some controlled bubbles in there, so it is high quality enough that it has controlled bubbles. It does have a polished bottom on it, but if I can show you and you can see just a few teeny tiny little bubbles down in there. If it was Murano, it wouldn't have those, but it has that one floating controlled bubble in the center. Each one of these gorgeous, and you can see that's like a seafoam green, each one of these gorgeous flowers has a little bubble in the center, and it's a nice weighty paperweight. It's red, white, and blue down here in the bottom. Kind of looks like trees coming out. It's also like very leafy. I hold my fingers over it. It looks like flowers. Again, it's a very, very quality paperweight, but it's definitely not Murano. It's about 3.5 inches in diameter. As you can see, it has all that speckling or confetti effect down here to the bottom. So you can see the different pieces of caned glass that they mix together. Again, it would make a great summer, especially with the red, white, and blue, a very summery kind of paperweight, I think. And again, there's no issues with it. There's no like impact that it was dropped, but we do have, and this, it would make it a higher end one that they were able to do that controlled bubble right there, dead center like that. And then they actually also have, it could, Noelle, it could be, I don't know.
I'm not familiar.
I don't know. This is one of those paperweights, and it could be. There is no signature here on the bottom. There's nothing else I could find. It could be. But that's the way it was sort of molded and polished there on the bottom. It very easily could be Noelle, but I haven't had one of those in a long time. But again, I can just tell you that I do think it's a higher quality style paperweight. It does have the it does have the controlled bubbles there on each side. But I see we don't have any interest, and we're here near the end, so I won't hold us up. $20 if anybody's interested in the high quality. Karen says Joe Rice. Some of those are names.
Yeah, that y'all are being specific beyond my knowledge.
Do you know if it could be Joe Rice? I don't know. I don't know. And usually if they're not marked or stamped, I'm not too confident in knowing. So, and I did do a Google image. Nothing was coming up with a specific name. So I'm just sure enough that I'm not going to, of course, sell it as Murano. What?
Right. I was going to say, it looks like it's in the style, like both Karen and Noelle.
Right.
Correct.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
I'm not seeing any interest. That's okay, but we'll do a countdown anyway. One last shot on it, $20, and it could be worth more than that or just 20. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. If anyone's interested, $20 on the higher quality paperweight. I do like the effect of the red, white, and blue, and then the green, especially for summer. I think it goes hand in hand. Right before Noelle, you got some crazy good internet there. It's coming to you, Noelle. Thank you so much. Like, boom, right in there. And my glasses are off cambered. So
because she's an Empire
State. Good. Man, that New York internet is good, y'all. So
Lady Liberty is pushing it through.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. It means a lot to us. Karen G, thank you so much for being our official mod and bid ender. Kim, thank you for being the backup.
Thank you, ladies.
Before we let anybody go, here's my question. I do have something that was a surprise. It would be a bonus. It is wedding themed. Is anybody interested? What is the Santa sitting behind you? Well, Kim, that is
which one?
Oh, that other one? Oh, gosh. Amy, if you can remind me the name of that kitschy rubber little one, I forget. But here's my question. Do you guys want a bonus item? Let's see if anybody says yes to a bonus item. Yeah, I can never remember that name. Okay, Kim says yes.
Well, no, I think she was saying
yes on the rubber one. Okay. We'll just wait another moment or so. Does anybody want? Chloe says yes.
Says yes.
It's probably going to hinge on people that love dolls, and it's going to hinge on wedding, and it's going to be a doggone good deal if somebody wants it.
They're in.
Okay. All right, guys. Now this is going to start. You got the paper down, Tina? Okay,
yeah,
guys. Now we got a hell of a lag here.
I'm on it.
$10. $10. And let's see if folks are here for it. So these are the Nancy Ann storybook dolls. These are the composition bodies. So for $10, it's not choice. You're getting the full entire wedding party. You are going to get the 3 bridesmaids and the bride. There is 1 or 2 little stains on the bride's dress. I will pull them out and show them to you. But $10, you're going to get the whole entire wedding party, okay? So we have 2 of the bridesmaids, and they are the composition faces, because I know that was a question asked on Wednesday. So these are the older ones with the composition face, with the composition arms. All of the arms are intact. So for the $10, you will get 3 bridesmaids. Again, they're in super good condition. You got the crinoline up there in the hair. Then, yep, they do have some undergarments. Now, we do have a little string hanging down, but you get one of the blue ones, and they measure just about, what do they measure, Tina? You should know what they measure. So, Nancy, thank you. I see you in at 10. About 8 inches tall. So, they measure 8 inches tall. So, Nancy, I see you in at 10. So, you get the one bridesmaid in blue. You get the other bridesmaid that is in pink. So again, there's no chipping to them, no flaking of the paint. They have been stored for a while, so their dresses like need floofed up a little bit. So you are going to get the one in pink. And these are the older ones. So there you can see they do have the composition arms. They do have the composition bodies. See if we can show you here. So you get the pink one. You're going to get another blue bridesmaid. So you're going to get her. And very, very, now you can tell that they've been stored for a while. They just need fluffed up, but they're in super good condition. So you get that. And then, now she does have a little spot on her dress right there, but you're going to get the gorgeous bride. And her veil is in very, very good condition. There's no holes. There's no funky smells to it. Look at that crinoline. No holes, no anything. So you get the whole entire wedding party. Let's try to fluff her up a little bit. They do have their undergarments on. So they are covered underneath. Thank you so much, Heather. I see you in at 11. Nancy is back in at 12. So we are looking for 13 or more. Ruthie is in at 15. And again, you're getting the whole entire wedding party. I think these would be great to gift somebody that just was recently, wed. They're great to put into a display. They're fun to use. If you do like a June display, for weddings and things. Thank you, Nancy. I see 18. So you are going to get all 4 of these dolls, and they are the older composition ones. So if you just wanted the bride, you could sell the other ones. You could use them for other things. I don't know if they were specifically doctored up from Nancy Ann dolls to then be your bridesmaids, but they did come from an estate, and they didn't have a groom. So whatever they used for their wedding display, they only depicted the bride and 3 of the bridesmaids. So you, like I said, you get her in pink, you get her in blue. So you get 3 of them, and then you got 2 of them in blue. So there you have it. And they are all in super good condition. 2 of them are blondes and 2 of them are brunettes. So let's go ahead and do a countdown, gang. We are doing just in case for active bidders. We are in it with Ruthie for 21 right now. And the only condition issue that I know is she had a little spot on her dress. Let's see if we can show it to you again. It's right in there. So a little spot right in there. So 22 or more, we are doing just in case for active bidders. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 22 or more, or the bid end from Karen G. Thank you so much. And you get all 4 of the whole wedding party, 3 bridesmaids and 1 bride in very good condition. So thank you, guys. I see Small's in at 28. So we're just looking for that bid end. And again, you get them all. So there is the bid end, and I didn't see anybody else. So Smalls, congratulations. You got the whole entire wedding party for $28.
Nancy.
And Nancy, your just in case did come in right after the bid end. That lag.
Yeah.
That lag. I'm so sorry, guys. Well, Guys, we hope you enjoy what we're doing here on Monday nights. I think it's a little different. I think it's fun. I hope you guys like it too. A couple programming notes before we let you guys go. Next Monday, there will not be a sale. I will be with the oncologist to discuss things with my little girl, Rosie. So we will not be here next Monday, but I will be back this Wednesday for Fantastic Finds with the one, the only Amy of Enamor Amy. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern here on my channel. Please make sure you're following her. And then please come back Monday, the 26th. I got an epic sale that I'm trying to work on. So come back Monday, the 26th. As it gets closer, we might tell you some of the details, or we might just make it a mystery. So, but again, Karen G, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kim Desert Gal. Thank you guys for the continued support of me and Tina and helping us grow our small business. And everybody here on YouTube, thank you so much. So before I let you guys go, I want to make a point to always remember that, to remind you guys, if you're not an organ donor, please consider becoming one. It is the gift of life to somebody who needs it. It's very easy. Next time you renew your driver's license, just say, yes, I want to be an organ donor. There are folks in our community that I do know are on the list or could be on the list very soon. And it's just your way of paying it forward. So, and again, thank you so much, everyone, for the support. Thank you again for the Harold Gale. We love him so very much. And I never thought we'd ever be able to check him off our list. So
thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate you all so much.
Please have a great night. And I'll see you back here Wednesday at 8 p.m. with my vintage sister, the one, the only Amy of Enamor Amy. Until then, have a great week, guys. And we'll see you then. Good night, everyone.